Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my SWTOR brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in a galaxy far, far, far? Oh my gosh. Is it our fault? Oh wait. This is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button for all your SWTOR fun news, sometimes guides, and updates right here, right now. My friends, I promise this is not going to be a long video, but we are going to touch on a premise here, something that one of you amazing people we have gone back and forth about on a couple of videos in the comment section, who has brought some great ideas to the forefront, and I have been promising to make a video related to these. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that we are very critical in a very happy sort of way. We give constructive criticism here on this channel because we love SWTOR. We have a passion for the story of Star Wars: The Old Republic. And yeah, we're not hating on the game to hate on hate's sake. I can't stand hate clicking bait junk. I don't need it in my life. Toxic BS, I don't like it. But we can be critical at times with one of our favorite games, and with a game that still has a pulse and is still getting updates, and we still see a potential for greatness for this game. And that's why a lot of us, especially myself and some other content creators, you know, two of us, that have been pretty critical about this game and the development staff and whatnot. It's because we have a passion for this game, we love this game, and we love and have a passion for the community. And I know everyone here who follows this channel, and you really should, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Believe me, you won't regret it. We all have a passion for this game. But when it comes down to it, we can rail on the devs. We can say, hey, these narrative writers, what are they, why? Or we can be like, hey, game producer slash game director slash, well, guys, what are you doing over there over at Broadsword? Why? When y'all in your own like echo chamber, but the rest of us are just question marking all things. We can complain about the KOTOR style cutscenes that was put into the main story in 7.5, which many people did and continue to do so. So hopefully in 7.6 they have learned their lesson, and they won't do it, because if they do it again, that's gonna be bad. But the main thing is, we can say all those things all day long, but are we willing to look ourselves into the mirror? Are we willing to put a little bit of the blame on ourselves? Those of us who are still active, those who are still subbed, those of us who are still playing this game, would it behoove us too much to put our money where our mouth is? And a lot of us do, we're subbing, right? And there's a lot of people on here obviously still buy cartel coins and the bundle packages and all that jazz. So obviously that's not a problem. But are we willing to go in and test things out? Now, 7.6, with the teaser that Eric Musco, the new now game director of Star Wars: The Old Republic, talked about how it'll be on the PTS soon. So that had me thinking, especially with the conversation I've been having with one of you community members, is that, well, maybe more of us need to get on to this PTS. We need to go in and test things out instead of always being like, God, why didn't the devs figure this out? Well, listen, sometimes things just fly underneath the radar. Other times there's just not enough people to test it out over there in Dev Central. And not tons of people get onto the PTS to test things out. And like, I know some people get onto PTS and that is their main thing. I'm going to test all things out. Other people, and I will say myself included, have just gone on to see, well, what's new here? What's awesome? What's a bug? What's not a bug? I don't know. But I think this time around, we need to get in there in mass. We need to go into the PTS and test the poo out of this, whether it be with the lair boss, with the new dynamic encounters that are coming our way. We know we're not going to get story stuff on the PTS. They just don't do that. But we need to go in and we need to test things out to help the devs continue working on this game. That is pretty much what it is, you know, we need to come to the table with them. I mean, I've talked about this before, but we need to also, you know, put more skin. Yes, we put tons of cash into the game. We put hundreds of hours into this game. But if you still love it, you still want this game to do better. You want these dynamic encounters to be cool. Like right now, the biggest question, well, what are the rewards for these? Well, I guess we'll find out. We'll have to get on to PTS. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. But I think it is a good idea for all of us to get onto the PTS and start testing the stuff out when this part of 7.6 goes live on the PTS. I think that'd be a great idea. And we need to submit the bugs. We need to also head to the forums, head to Reddit, even though I find the SWTOR Reddit page to be a bunch of toxic trash. However, and also on Twix or wherever this game is. Twitter being like the main hub. I mean, holy shit, that everyone is literally there. Don't go to Blue Sky, Mastodon, Truth Social. They're not doing it there. They're not. Go to Twitter and all that jazz. But and start, you know, relaying constructively and politely things you might have found. Tag the developers in. It's like, hey, developer X, Y, and Z, I was in here and I found this bug. If you're nice, if you are very polite in your criticism or in your bug report, more often than not, 9 times out of 10, they'll actually respond to you. What's the adage? You know, you attract more bees to honey, or whatever. You know what I mean. But if you come off as a toxic twit stick, no one's going to want to talk to you or take you seriously. So that is another thing we got to do. So when you're getting onto the PTS, you're asking yourself, how do I get on the PTS? Well, I did borrow this from my dear friend SWTORista. As you will see, you'll have stuff for the main SWTOR launcher. You just want to go log into Star Wars The Old Republic launcher using your username, password, and or security key. Well, not and or, you need to do that if you have a security key. Click the settings button or the gears icon in the bottom left corner of the launcher. Under Enable Public Test Server Access, select obviously yes. Click Save. If the PTS is open, your account has access to it. The lower left corner of the launcher will now have 2 buttons. Click the button next to the settings. It has 2 arrows coming out of the circle in it. Under Pick an Environment, select Public Test Server. And number 7, click Next to begin downloading the PTS client, and when the download is finished, just click Play. Now, one of the things you do need to realize about this, and I'm not sure, I went to go look because I wasn't quite sure. I, for some reason, thought everyone can get onto it. Apparently, I'm still wrong about that. So you need to be an active subscriber to still get into the PTS. I think that's wrong. I think if they need more people or want more people to come in and test their stuff so we can help out more, Preferred need to get in and Free to Play need to get in and test it. That's what Star Wars need. Honestly, SWTOR just needs to relax the limits on Free to Play, period. I honestly find it one of the most restrictive models for free to play. It's seriously a joke. Now, if you're on Steam, you want to log into your Steam account, obviously, go to Star Wars The Old Republic store page. They said there will be a blue box near the top middle that says, want to participate in Star Wars The Old Republic, the PTS? Click here to install it now. Well, click it. Click the link. Download the PTS client from the Star Wars The Old Republic page on the Steam store. Number 5, follow the instructions on screen to start the download and installation. Number 6, once it's downloaded, sign in as usual to play. So really, at the end of the day, my friends, there you have it. We need to get in and test things. And I'm talking to myself, I'm preaching to this choir as well, that we need to get in and test more. Test these new dynamic encounters when they come out. Test the lair boss. Get in to see what bugs are there. So, I mean, primarily we want to do this so that when 7.6 goes live or any future big update goes live, we're not going to get the bum rush of bugs that we are sadly used to getting, and not just Star Wars The Old Republic. It's pretty much any game nowadays comes out broken. But if we can somehow go in and lessen that brokenness, I think that'd be a great idea. So I think as players, we also need to take responsibility on things. And if we have the opportunity and chance to help out or to go test something for the dev company, we need to go do it. We need to go do it. And I will be doing it, and I will be doing videos on it. I promise. Anyways, my friends, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this? Do you think this is a good idea? Should more people get in? Should Star Wars The Old Republic, should Broadsword relax the free-to-play limits on things? Because like I said, they should. Let me know your thoughts down there. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button and pound that bell notification. I mean, pound all the buttons, honestly. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the Freak Show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind. It's about community. And don't forget to spay and neuter your Wookiees. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day.